this round. Okay, could have been better. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So, yeah, got up in the ranks, which is good. Not that much though. I was hoping for a bit more. So it looks like a few other people struggling a bit. But yeah, 2,318 could be worse, but it could have been a lot better. Because a couple of players that just performed well below what they should have done. So let's go through. Alright, so we got Laird, decent from him. Everyone has him, pretty much. Who cares? Stewart, okay. Thought he would have got a bit more considering he dominated the game. Better than his previous week, but yeah. 107, that's okay. Whitfield, yeah, a bit disappointing here from Whitfield. Thought he would do better considering GWS won, which is kind of strange. So I don't know what happened there. 81, not the worst, but want a bit more, maybe over 100 plus. 105, probably the best is what you want from here on out, an average of that. Lloyd, everyone has him, so 93. I mean, Mills is probably the better pickup this year, despite him being significantly cheaper. But again, more people pick Lloyd simply because of experience and he's done it for a longer period of time. But Lloyd, 93, it's like one of those players, like a lot of people have him anyway. People jump on trends, and yeah. Ridley, decent. Hopefully he keeps this up. Going back to his early season form before he got injured, which is what you want. So 109, I'll take that. If you can get that every week, that'd be great. Short, disappointing here. I probably kind of regret getting this. I don't know why a lot of people have this player. Picked him over Mills. It's kind of a stupidity in the end. But yeah, 65, terrible from Richmond, terrible short standards. So yeah, I'm really regretting his pick now. I don't know why I picked him. I can't believe so many people picked this player over one pre-season game. Anyway, Short, he's got a few good games. He's had a few good games, but yeah, 94, disappointing. His average, I guess, 100 plus. So probably could have gone a Rich or a Mills in the end instead of picking Short. Yeah, disappointing from Short. So with the bench, Highmore, might have to get rid of him and bring in some money to bring in another player, which I'm going to think about bringing him in probably now, to be honest. So Highmore, okay, but probably going to have to get rid of him. It's just for the money reasons. And Murphy, terrible. He's actually lost money. So I don't know what to do with him. I'll probably just have to keep him there for now, but I need another defender who's playing. So yeah, it's going to need to have at least one that's playing every week. A rookie defender or someone cheap playing every week. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, disappointing for Murphy. Highmore might keep his spot. Don't know about Murphy. McRae, excellent job from him. 138. I thought he might even go a bit bigger since he's playing the Bulldogs. So having him as captain ended up being a decent choice in the end. It's my second best player. We all know who, or tied my equal second best player. So we all know who that is. So yeah, good from him. Great job there from McRae. Oliver, disappointing. Probably cost me this week. A lot of people have him, but it's particularly as a vice captain, didn't even score 100, not even 90. So disappointing from Oliver. You want at least probably 120 and probably 130 plus for a VC. So yeah, like Melbourne, disappointing. 87 is pretty ordinary from his, pretty terrible for his price point really. Merritt, okay. He's done a bit better in the last few weeks, but yeah, 107. If we can get that every week, probably want a bit more, 120 at least, I guess. If you're 115 average from here, be alright. 107. I mean, if that's on his lower end, I guess that's okay. Considering he got beaten. 138 from Walsh, which is fantastic. Excellent job from him. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Probably the reason why I've gone up the ranks this week. And Brayshaw too, great job. Thinking about getting rid of you, but nah, I'm keeping you now. Considering Fife was there in the game, playing as well. Fremantle should have won that, by the way. Treno, okay. Probably want a bit more, but yeah, 105, I'll take that. Martin, yeah, okay, I guess, but reality is you want more from him. Everyone has him, but you want a 110 plus from him, and you're just not getting it. So everyone got baited into this pick. There's probably better other options there this year. Maybe a Parrish. Could have started with him. Would have been a way better scenario. But situation. But yeah, Martin, disappointing this season. He's only had a few good games, particularly if you brought him after the first couple of rounds. Bolton, disappointing the last 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on with him in Richmond. He's been dropping off just like Richmond. It's really killing me. Last couple of rounds, it's really killed me this week. I could have got a really good score and really pushed up into top 15k if he performs well, and it's just stuffed me up. That game in general. So Bolton, disappointing, but you're probably second most disappointing of this round, or maybe third. Probably actually second, because the other one was just luck. So Bolton, yeah, another terrible score, and I don't know if I should keep you in, but probably going to have to. Hopefully you can bounce back. Hoping. You are young. Bianco, average score from him. Don't know if he'll make much more money. If he can keep playing and keep his cover, that'd be great. Edwards, disappointing, but he's made your money. So, yeah, I don't know about with him. Going to have to keep him, I guess. And you can decent score from him. Keep him. He keeps playing, I guess. Don't really care much about the rookies as long as they're playing. If they're not playing, well, I don't really care anymore as long as they're playing and have them back up just in case someone gets injured or not selected. Grundy, okay, it's your standard stuff from Grundy. 126. I was looking to go beyond that at one point, so disappointing finish, I guess. But yeah, 140 probably trying to aim for. It's actually gone down in price, so yeah, maybe tad disappointing, but 126, you'll take it. A lot of people have him. Maybe if you're on his vice, like captain, you probably want a bit more as well, but yeah. Gorn, it's disappointing. I don't know what's going on with Gorn the last month. He just isn't performing right. I think it's because it's Luke Jackson and Melbourne in general are performing as well. They've been a bit lucky previous week, but this week just disappointing for Melbourne in general. 100 from most players is alright, but 100 from Gorn is disappointing. Considering you paid 700k for him. So, I don't know with Gorn at the moment. Not performing up to his really high standards. So, could be due to Luke Jackson and Melbourne's performance. It's probably a bit of both. Then again, Melbourne performed terribly a couple of years ago. So, and he still performed well. So, I don't know. I guess it's mainly Luke Jackson's the biggest influence. And Reeves, didn't play. Yeah, picking him being a disaster. Really unexpected injury. Just sort of cost him, but yeah, McAvoy he's ended up performing well. So, and same with Jonathan Segler. So, fortunately, they get a game, but I really reckon Hawthorn really should put in more time to the younger players. You're better long term, but no, Hawthorn just decided, no, let's play for now. To be honest, I reckon they're just better off playing Reeves in the future. That's just me. Stuff the old players. I mean, yeah, give them a game, assist them as the younger players now and then, but it's like, really Hawthorn? Anyway, Zeeble, good score from him. Everyone has him, so it's what you want. 121. Could have got a bit more in the end, considering he had a good rate first 3 quarters. Disappointing with a 121 in the end. Could have got 130 at least, 140 maybe, and a 150, but he didn't. But a lot of people have him, so it's not really a big deal. And next player I want to talk about, what a game. Probably one of his better performances in the last couple of years. 184, really killed us. Yeah, imagine if I had him as vice. Yeah, that'd be too much of a risk. He could have got injured again, or even got a dished out of 60 or 70 again. So, decent, excellent stuff from Dangerfield, and it's probably put me in a good position for this round. And hopefully he can continue the form. I don't think he'll get 180 for the rest of the year, but who knows. But yeah, that's a great score from Dangerfield. If you didn't bring Dangerfield in this week, he's just going to kill you, I reckon. Langford, another letdown. 64. You probably want a 90 or 100 from him. So, yeah, disappointing from him and our team in the second half, to be honest. So, it's probably killed me a bit this week, but not as much as the other player I'm about to talk about. So, yeah, hopefully can get a bit better scores from here. And it's really spectacle about this pick. It's one of those ones I rushed in. It's like, should I go Dale? Should I go him? I mean, with the forwards, it's like a hit or miss thing. It's you just don't know what you're going to get. Maybe from a Zeeble, but yeah, anyone else, it's like you don't know. So probably should have gone a Hall. But even Hall's a risk. It's like any forward's a risk this season. You don't know what's going to happen, man. Look at Orca. He's got injured. And a couple other players we're going to talk about in a minute. So, yeah, not completely terrible. Could have gone a 40, but yeah, 64. Want an 80 or 90. So it's really costing you probably another 100k in ranks. I mean, 100 ranking positions. So, Sidebottom, yeah, this has been probably the most disappointing player, and I'll explain why. I mean, you're an elite level player, you've been performing well for the last couple, a decade, and you dish out this crap. That's just unacceptable. Sidebottom, I don't know what you were doing, but it's just an absolute shithouse performance, absolute disaster, mate. I mean, I picked you to hopefully average 100 a year, at least 90, but hopefully go 100 average, but that's just disappointing from his standards. Absolutely pathetic performance from him. That's absolutely disgraceful. It's cost me this round. It's cost me to get in the top 15k. In turn, top 10k is out of the question now because he's Muppet. Absolutely pathetic. Sidebottom. I don't know what's going on. He's way better than that. Oh my god. Absolute disaster. Fought a few weeks against Melbourne, it was bad, but this one's just shocking. Unacceptable performance. Pathetic. And it's really killed me. It was looking to be a decent score this round too. It was looking at 2,300. Could have got 2,400, probably even more for a couple other players. But this is just unacceptable. Disaster. Pathetic. Hawkins, yeah, decent score, 6 goals, but only 108 for 6 goals. That's garbage in my opinion. Should be getting 130, 140. Bit harsh to be honest. So, yeah, don't know what happened there with the scoring. Really should have got 130, at least 120 for 6 goals. I mean, yeah, 108 is good, but he only scored 6 goals. So it's like, he needs to be kicking goals to score. So, yeah, I'll take the 108, but you want 6 goals, you want 130 plus, or at least 120. And yeah, this one I'm gonna have to get rid of Jones, to be honest. 5's just, yeah. As I said, it's probably the second most disappointing, but he got injured, so I'm going to shift the blame on Sidebottom for that. As my most disappointing player of the round. So, yeah, Sidebottom, yeah. But Jones, the injury, yeah, 5. Just pure unluckiness. Really thought the Richmond players were going to bang this round. Because they're playing Gold Coast. I'm expecting him to get 80, Coleman-Jones. I expected Bolton to get 110, Martin to get even a 140. Considering they're playing Gold Coast, they're going to absolutely smash the Suns, which is what I expected on paper. But Richmond has been a joke this season, to be honest, compared to other seasons. Not doing well, and it's just probably killed my team the last couple of rounds, to be honest. You really don't. I mean, it's good for the AFL, but for my team, nah. So probably have to get rid of him immediately. Probably just bring in Dale or someone like that. I don't know. I don't care anymore. Maybe a Hall, but I don't know. To be honest, Hall's probably a bit more dear, so I'll probably go with Dale. Madden. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, the injuries cost him, and it's probably cost me more money for this round, which is probably leading me to get rid of Highmore, which is not really what I do. But bring the player you want. You're gonna have to do changes you don't really want to do. And he's probably have to go. I think Highmore's getting more, bringing more cash. And for Briggs, yeah, I don't know why he was dropped. I think Mumford came back in, but he was performing well, so maybe they give him a rest. I don't know. He didn't deserve to be dropped. Stupid decision, to be honest, but I mean, I guess it paid off for GWS. I guess playing against a player like Gawn, you need to have your more experienced, stronger ruckman in. So I guess it works for GWS because Gawn didn't do as much. So as for Briggs, hopefully he can come in next week, I guess, as a cover, or at least one of these two players, because it's just 4 lines has been an absolute disaster. You had Jones getting injured, you had Walker getting injured, so it's just chaotic with the forward line. I really don't know what to do. I'm probably just going to have to get rid of Jones, I guess, and maybe Highmore to get that extra cash and maybe have a little bit left over too for an emergency trade, and hopefully bring in a decent trade-in player if injury happens, which I might be needing an emergency trade for the forward line, I reckon. Yeah. So overall, disappointing. Short. Everyone has him though. So Bolton, and you can probably chuck in maybe even an Oliver and Langford and a Sidebottom and Coleman-jones. I probably could have got like another 150 points from all them. And that really would have probably put me in the top, 2% for the round even, maybe even more. And it really probably would have put me up the ranks. So, those 4 or 5 players really killed me this round. But a couple other players really helped me come back for this round. And if it wasn't for those few terrible plays, it really could have been an absolute outstanding score. So, still reckon I'm heading in the right direction, but a few decisions that really cost me, I reckon. Short. Maybe Sidebottom. Maybe his age is starting to get to him, just like Collingwood. But hopefully he can bounce back. And Jones is just pure unluckiness. And Langford, another pick's probably been sort of did it in the spirit of the moment thing, because that round with the round 14 bye, it's just didn't really plan out how I wanted it. How Richmond decided in the West Coast game decided to playing that round 14 bye. It's affected me more than most of the people. So that's cost me. Probably should have got Short and brought in maybe like I said earlier, Rich or someone, but that's going to be it for this week. It could have been a way better score, not the worst, but hopefully things plan out better. But